The situation in Iran has shifted from civil unrest to a full-scale humanitarian catastrophe over the last 7 days. While the regime admits to roughly 3,100 deaths, leaked internal documents from the Ministry of Health suggest a much darker reality. According to these reports, as many as 30,000 people were killed in just a 48-hour window on January 8th and 9th. The scale of the violence was so massive that it overwhelmed the state's capacity to manage the dead, with witnesses reporting that body bags were completely exhausted and 18-wheeler semi-trailers were used in place of ambulances to clear the streets. Perhaps the most disturbing reports emerging this week involve the treatment of the wounded within Iranian hospitals. Medical staff and activists have provided evidence suggesting that security forces have been entering medical facilities to carry out extrajudicial executions. Images have surfaced showing deceased patients with medical tubes and cardiac monitoring electrodes still attached to their bodies, indicating they were under active care before being shot in the head. Doctors describe these as finishing shots, intended to ensure that no one who participated in the protests survives to tell their story. In response to the growing threat of a foreign military strike, Iran's leadership has moved into a high-security defensive posture. Intelligence sources confirm that Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei has relocated to a fortified underground bunker in Tehran. This complex is described as a hardened network of interconnected tunnels designed specifically to survive bunker-buster munitions. While the regime publicly claims Khamenei is still conducting business as usual via video link, his third son, Masoud Khamenei, has reportedly taken over the daily administration of the leader's office, serving as the primary bridge between the bunker and the rest of the government. As the U.S. Navy's Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group enters the region, Israel is taking no chances with its own national security. Over the last few days, the city of Dimona, home to Israel's nuclear research facility, has been placed on high alert. The mayor of Dimona took the extraordinary step of ordering all public bomb shelters to be opened, stating that it is better to be prepared than surprised. This move is mirrored by a massive reinforcement of air defense systems around the site, including Arrow 3 and David's Sling batteries, as Israel braces for the possibility that Iran may launch a desperate missile barrage if a conflict with the U.S. begins. The same level of preparedness is witnessed across the country, as bomb shelters have been opened in more than 90% of neighborhoods. The actions show that the country is expecting a potential preemptive attack or a retaliation from Iran, ensuring that its citizens are protected from rocket fire and missile projectiles from Iran or longtime proxies, such as the Houthi fighters. The regional tension is now anchored by what President Trump has called an American armada. The USS Abraham Lincoln is currently positioned in the Arabian Sea, supported by destroyers armed with Tomahawk missiles capable of hitting deep-set targets across Iran. With the U.S. Treasury also imposing a 25% secondary tariff on any nation trading with Iran, the regime is now facing a total economic and military blockade. The world is now watching to see if this pressure will lead to a diplomatic breakthrough, or if the next week will bring the start of a much larger conflict.